What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. FantasyTeamAdvisors.com, bringing home the bacon MLB DFS video. It is Thursday. It is April 6th, and we are back. Technically on the slate, we have 10 games, but the Yankees and the Orioles have already been postponed, moved to Friday, so that is something to look at. So we have a smaller 9-game slate, but we still have good options here. Not as good as we had in yesterday's slate, which we killed it over at FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. You can check that out with the cheat sheet, the core plays. I believe our one of our core lineups that we posted out there put up like I want to say like 215 or 220, which is a really high score. Cashed everywhere with cash. Fantastic day. A lot of the pitchers that we liked went off, and a lot of pitchers that we wanted to fade ended up getting dominated. Patrick Corbin, for instance, total fade on our part. Like I said in yesterday's video, Patrick Corbin, I don't know if he's had one good start for I don't think he's had one good start for Washington. He's got an 8 ERA right now in 2 starts, and that's basically what it's been. Absolutely just 6 innings, 6 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, doing nothing. So we are back looking at that. We had the Cubs and the Reds game get postponed, so Hunter Green is now on the slate, so we will look at it. So unlike all of the aces that pitched yesterday, this is really like wrapping up to be a GPP only type day. And if you have questions about that, definitely let me know. But you can see, and we'll break it down. We'll show you our cheat sheet and stuff from yesterday. So if you guys have questions, let me know. Again, please subscribe if you have not. Hit that like button and tell me who you think is going to hit a home run today and the distance traveled. And if that happens and you are correct, you will win a free week of FTA Plus. Now, big shout out to all of the subscribers to FTA Plus from yesterday. I think it was our biggest day ever. I think we had 25 people sign up, which was awesome. So if we can do that again, that would be amazing. But anyway, guys, let's get right into it. So looking at the games, you got Chris Sale versus Spencer Turnbull. Now, Chris Sale, it's crazy. It wouldn't be surprised if he gets hurt in this game, but he's out there. The Tigers have been hitting pretty good. 97 plate appearances against the Tigers, a 28.9 K percentage, a 262 batting average. Now, I don't know what these numbers are, if it's, recency or if it's historical when he was in his prime and dominant. Flip side of that, Spencer Turnbull, 9 plate appearances, 250 batting average, 22.2 K percentage. The Red Sox just lost to the Pirates. No excuse. Tigers are better than the Pirates, but that's not saying a lot. I do like the Tigers here. I like a Tiger stack against Chris Sale. I just don't trust Chris Sale. Again, I think this is a GPP only day. I don't think you want to be doing cash games. And some of these games are going to be in a weird time slot. So a 1 p.m. So the main. So that's kind of what we had yesterday. We had the early start, which it might have messed with some of you guys because you're used to getting these starts at 6 p.m. and stuff like that. But just looking at this, the first game on the slate, I don't think I'll have any exposure to Sale. I might have some Turnbull just because of how bad the Red Sox have been. Marlins at the Mets is the next one. Edward Cabrera versus Tyler Meagle. Cabrera, 59 plate appearances, a 250 batting average against him. Meagle, 39 plate appearances, a 286. Honestly, Jazz got hurt yesterday. That's a big bat out of the lineup. I'm looking at this, and Cabrera, I don't mind him, GPP-wise. Both of these pitchers GPP. Again, I'm not looking at cash at all. And after this, we'll look at the BVP and the weather and stuff. So don't think I'll have much exposure to. I just don't see me using Meagle here at all. Cabrera a little bit. Blue Jays at the Royals here. You've got Kevin Gausman versus Jordan Lyles. Again, the same lineup that the Royals have been thrown out every single day. Does not scare me. It is blah, basically. Gausman, on the other hand, 70 plate appearances against the Royals, 34.3 K percentage, a 190 batting average. I love Gausman here. I'm not going to have any exposure to Jordan Lyles here. 284 batting average against him and 131 at bats. I'm looking at the Blue Jays bats here and a Kevin Gausman pitching stack with the bats. You got the Giants at the White Sox. You got Alex Wood versus Lance Lynn. Alex Wood, 27 plate appearances against them, 240 batting average. Flip side of that, you've got Lance Lynn, 69 plate appearances, a 148 batting average. Love both of these. Love both of these pitchers here. The White Sox are without Eloy Jimenez yet again. Guy can't stay healthy to save his life. So I'm definitely liking both of these. And if you are playing cash in this slate, I think Lance Lynn would. I think both of these options are good for cash. I do like Lance Lynn a little bit more than Alex Wood here. Reds at the Phillies. The Phillies are 1-4 or 1-5 on the to start the year, which is crazy to think about, as they were the National League champions last year. Hunter Green got pushed from yesterday against the Cubs to the Phillies. I really like Hunter Green here. Obviously, 8 plate appearances. They don't see him at all. I'm guessing it's a player that played against him on a different team last year. Trey Turner, 4 for 6. There you go. Trey Turner, 4 for 6 with a home run. That's it. That's probably from when he was with the Dodgers. 1 start against the Dodgers. So I do like Hunter Green here. And then Zach Wheeler, on the other hand, 19 plate appearances, a 211 batting average. I like both of these pitchers, to be completely honest. And I like this game not being in Cincy and being in Philly. So that's what I'm looking at here. Both of these pitchers, definitely. No bats really stick out to me unless it's like Trey Turner, but he's really started slow after a hot WBC to start the year. Nationals at the Rockies. This is the first thing. So if this is your first year playing DFS, then welcome to Coors Field. This is going to be the highest game on the slate, runs wise. I guarantee it. It's going to show. It's going to be a lot of runs here, and we're going to see neither of these pitchers that really are anything that I want anything to do with, unless you're going very contrarian for GPP. In that hand, that would be like Josiah Gray against the Rockies. But again, this is in Coors, so this would be if you're making multiple lineups, then yes, you could go for that. Gray, 46 plate appearances, a 176 batting average against him, only striking out 15.2% of those batters, though. And then Freeland, 39 plate appearances, a 222 batting average against him. Looking at that, I probably go Gray over Freeland here, but both of them for GPP, if you're going very contrarian, I don't mind that at all. Padres at the Braves. You got Blake Snell versus Spencer Strider. Snell, 54 plate appearances, a 396 batting average against him. I got to see these numbers. It's got to be more than one player. Spencer Strider, 18 plate appearances, a 0.067 ERA against him. Love Strider here. Absolutely love Strider here. Yeah, so I mean, Kevin Pillar faced him. Obviously, when Snell was with the Rays and Pillar was with the Blue Jays, they faced him a lot. That's where the numbers are. But Kevin Pillar is a huge number here. 8 for 21, 3 doubles. Matt Olson coming off a massive game yesterday. It doesn't have a hit there, but we can look at that. Eddie Rosario, 4 for 6. Adrianza, 4 for 6. Ozuna, 1 for 2. Ozuna, Acuna, and Adrianza all have home runs there as well. So if I'm looking here, I am definitely staying way away from Blake Snell. I'm going Strider as my probably SP1 on DraftKings, SP1 starting pitcher on almost all the lineups. And I am stacking the Braves against Blake Snell. Then you got the Dodgers at the Diamondbacks. Dustin May versus Merrill Kelly. Dustin May, 42 plate appearances, a 14.3 K percentage. 250 batting average against him. And then you got Merrill Kelly, 167 plate appearances, a 307 batting average against him. So I'm not looking at Kelly here. I'd look at Dustin May, and I would look at the Dodgers bats. But then you could sprinkle in a little bit of Diamondbacks bats because, as they say, Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, is Coors Field light with the humidor and the dome. The balls fly out of there just as well. So this is something to monitor. I'm looking at Dustin May and a Dodger stack, but also we'll sprinkle in some Corbin Carroll or McCarthy or Ketel Marte in lineups. I don't think I'm going to stack them, but one-offs I don't mind. This game has been postponed until Friday. So this game was postponed, and then the Astros at the Twins obviously has been postponed as well. So this was moved until Friday. So that is basically it. It's a smaller slate, like I said, more of a GPP, but a couple of cash pitchers do jump out at me if I'm looking at them. So looking at weather, as of now, obviously, again, weather can change all the time. You've got the wind here. So looking at the Red Sox, at the Tigers, wind blowing to left field just a little bit, right to left, strong. Marlins at the Mets, out, just straight out, strong. This is a good measurement here if you want to go with bats. Blue Jays, nothing here. The wind is normal at Royals. White Sox, blowing out strongly. So like I said, White Sox bats, it just depends on what bat you're going with here. So chance for home runs are pretty good there. And you can combine this news with the our ballpark stat ratings as well. Reds of the Phillies blowing out to right field, pretty strong. Look at that. Just depending on what batter, I'd look at lefty bats in this one. Nationals at the Rockies, not much weather here, but it is Coors Field, so we know what to expect there. Padres at the Braves. I love Spencer Strider here in the Braves stack, so this would be a Braves stack and looking out to left center. And then Dodgers at the Diamondbacks, left to right, nothing really here. Again, it's a dome, so we don't have to worry about that. And then if you want to look at some of the bats, what bats are we looking at? Overall, Kevin Pillar against Blake Snell, 8 for 21, batting .381. Love that there. Will Smith against Merrill Kelly, 7 for 23 with 5 singles and a home run. Mookie Betts against Merrill Kelly, 7 for 24, 3 singles, a double, and 3 home runs, batting nearly 300 and only striking out twice. Chris Taylor against Merrill Kelly, 7 for 26, 4 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run, and a .269 batting average there. So like I said, 3 of the top 5 bats are Dodgers, and 4 of the top 6 bats are Dodgers bats here as well. And they all have home runs, which is crazy. So I would be looking at the Dodgers being the number 1 stack here. Brandon Belt against Jordan Lyles, 6 for 18, 6 singles, 2 walks, .333 batting average. And then we'll break it down a little bit more. We will have BVP on the website and everything. So this is the website, guys, FTA, FantasyTeamAdvisors.com. Like I said, you can sign up. We have sports betting as well. We have MLB. We have the BVP matchups, our cheat sheet, betting odds. So let's just look at Wednesday's information. So you can see what Wednesday's information had, and you can compare to see. So looking at this, we had our, let me move it. If you are subscribed, you can come here and you can open it up and check that out there. But here's what we did. We had our pitchers here, absolutely dominant with Garrett Cole. And then we had our bats here. Reese McGuire had a home run. Wilson Contreras actually sat. Matt Olson was dominant yesterday, absolutely dominant here. And you can check that out. We had our stacks here, and then we have core plays. So these are the lineups that we have with core plays, so you can check them out. Again, not everyone will post every night, but a lot of these hits, and this is what kind of building it yourself is. This is why we're here. We're making you a better DFS player on top of everything. So you can look at that. That's our cheat sheet. These are our betting odds right here, and these are updated before the slate locks. You can see all of the betting odds, the money line and the open or over under on open and current ones, and then implied run total. So if you wanted to go see who's suggested to score the most amount of runs, we'll look at that, and we'll go from there. Then we have right here, we have ballpark ratings. Now these will help when you compare this with the Vegas, and you'll compare this with what we have, and then open this up here, and you can see you can go through here, check out whatever stats you're looking for, whatever you're looking to do. You can look here and you can sort it by whatever. So if you're looking at who had the most amount of home runs, or what stadium had the most amount last year, we can go through that, and then that hopefully will help you guys decide. You can even break it down further to seeing who is there and what player you want, who the matchup is, the Vegas odds, a lot of information for you guys. We've compiled it all right here at FTA Plus, which you can sign up. Monthly pass $19.99, monthly DFS plus sports betting $39.99, And then we do have an NFL season pass and a lifetime pass for $4.99. So that's what I've got in this video, guys and gals. I am looking for a new webcam. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I'm needing a new webcam that works properly. So that's what I've got in this video. If you like this, if you found it helpful, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go check us out on Twitter at @advisors_team. That's all I got. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace, and let's bring home some bacon.